People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Those famous words were spoken by Theodore Roosevelt, someone who really knew a lot. In fact, historians say that Theodore Roosevelt every day before breakfast read an entire book, and sometimes, depending on his schedule, 2 or 3 more before he went to bed in the evening. Yet Theodore Roosevelt's success was not just about how much he knew. His success came from the fact that people also knew how much he cared. Now, as trainers, we need to care about the people we're training. And of course, many trainers do. That's why we do what we do. But the question I wanted to talk about today is, how do we show people that we care? Well, one simple but very effective way to do this is to remember and use our trainees' names. Now, sometimes this is very simple. I remember one time I had a training session years back, and I had a student whose name was Elephant. And it was kind of funny because he was the smallest guy in the class. So in that case, his name was very easy for me to remember. But of course, many times names are not like this. They're much more difficult to remember. So how can we do it? Well, 2 words: memory association. So we can get the trainees to create and share a memory association for their name. And I just prepared a quick list of memory associations for you as examples. So take a look at that. According to the book Use Your Memory by Tony Buzan, the more you use imagination, absurdity, association, and color, the better this technique works. So the way I usually facilitate this activity is, first, I introduce the principles of memory association to the class. Second, I give an example using my own name. Third, I get the trainees to work in pairs, give them about 5 minutes to create a memory association for their name, and then finally I have them share this with the class. And this is a great activity to do, especially at the beginning of the training day. It gets people relaxed, it gets people having fun, and it helps them to use each other's names, and it helps you to use the trainees' names. So most importantly though, this activity is so great because it is a way for you to show people that you care. This is so important because, as Theodore Roosevelt said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So what else can we as trainers do to show trainees that we care? Well, we will be discussing that in future videos, so please come back. And in the meantime, we wish you a great training.